Okay, so I just made a video for like 20 minutes on my cell phone, and then when I pressed export to YouTube, it's like, this video is too long, and I'm like, no it's not, because I've put a 20-minute video on YouTube before, so phone, you're bullshitting me. Hold on, I gotta minimize Facebook for a second. Talking to my friend about zodiac. That's what this video is about. Okay, so I was talking about fixed signs, cardinal signs. Did I say that right? Cardinal signs and mutable signs. I think mutable signs are the best signs you could ever be because I'm a mutable sign. Now I just listed them, and I should go back on Facebook to re-see them. Okay, so cardinal signs are born leaders, obviously. I didn't know that. My grandma's a cardinal sign. Fixed signs are jackasses. That's not a nice thing to say. I mean, they're stubborn as fuck. They don't change their mind. They think one way. Once they get that in their head, they don't think any other way. They're not like a Gemini. They're not like a Sagittarius. I can't fucking say that word. Sagittarius. They don't think any other way. They get a thing in their head, and they will argue until they're dead before they think a different way. This is why I made the video on my phone. I made a video about a certain type of sign should be with that certain type of sign. You should not mix the two types of signs together, because you will just argue. You will just argue continuously. That's why when I grew up with my dad and my mom, they argued all the time. But my dad would be hard on me, but still, I would adapt to it, and I would still succeed when he said I couldn't do something. I would still do it, because you want to know why? He is a mutable sign. I am a mutable sign. Mutable signs adapt. They're able to adapt to hard things. When something is hard and there's a challenge, a mutable sign will rise to the occasion and succeed. And so will a cardinal sign, because cardinal signs are leaders and they're born to succeed. It's in like their nature to do that. Now a fixed sign, especially, I'm going to rip on you Tauruses. A Taurus will not move for you. Tauruses are kind-hearted. They're nice. They're materialistic. They are materialistic. They like things. So they like objects. Hold on. I got a message on Facebook. This is more important. Hold on. I'm gonna type. Just wait. Okay, I'm trying to figure out his exact birth date, because you have these things where if you're born on a certain time, on a certain day, the planets were doing some shit in the space. I don't fucking know. But you're with a certain planet, and if you look it up, believe it or not, if you look it up, the description it gives is so fucking accurate. It's amazing. It will describe you so well. You'll be like, does this person stalk me? Has this person watched me my whole life? Because it will like describe you, the person you are. It will describe you. That's why I think the zodiac is accurate, because it describes people so well. It categorizes people so incredibly well. The only difference with people individually is how you raise a person. They will still act like their sign, but they'll act differently than depending on how they're raised. I mean, if they're abused their whole life by everyone, they're probably going to be an angry person. You can't, like, fix that. But here's the thing. I was born, and of course I was born with Pluto Venus, which means, I don't get how it means this, but they're the planets of love and pretty much caring. And I am like that. I am not a fighter. I'm a natural I care about people. Sometimes I can be way too logical, and I say the truth way too much. Fixed signs hate it when you tell them the truth. They hate it. If you point things out that they do, they will fucking hate it. Just pointing that out. Leo, Scorpio, Taurus, especially Leo, they won't like it. No. Fixed signs, you listen to fixed signs. That's all you do. Cardinal signs are kind of like that, but you lose respect if you're just a listener. This is how you get around a cardinal sign. I'm going to teach you right now how to get things from a cardinal sign. See, here's how they operate. A cardinal sign will test you. They'll see if you're a listener, they'll see if you're their friend, or they'll see if you're a challenger. A challenger will challenge them. They'll try to, and a challenger will always probably be a mutable or another cardinal sign. So they'll challenge them. They'll try to be better than them. They'll try to be a better communicator or something. Or they'll try to be their friend, and they'll have a mutual respect, which will be good for business or for friendship, for getting things either way. Or you can be the fixed sign right here, the listener, where you'll just be listening pretty much to everything they'll say. You'll be like, oh, that's interesting. That's interesting. And then instantly the cardinal sign will say, this person is weaker than me. I will keep doing this, and I will take advantage of this person and try to get things or gain from them. Cardinal signs, especially Aries in particular. Aries is the most manipulative sign you will meet. I'm not kidding. And Aries is one of the smartest manipulative signs. I've noticed this. I've met more than one Aries in my life, and they are very intelligent. They're very intelligent signs. They're really good at getting into groups and becoming the leader of social groups. They're good at becoming leaders of social groups. Whew, I've been talking a lot. I need water. Now, the thing with my sign, Gemini, we're great with leadership skills, but we don't want to become like the leader of a group. We don't really do that. We meet a group of people, we love them, but we don't stay with them. We don't ever stay with one certain group. We don't conform to one group. We meet people, but then we go off and we get bored and we meet more people, and then we meet more people, and then we meet more, and it never ends. We just keep meeting people and just keep gaining more people, because Geminis, especially me, get bored easily, and they need mental stimulation of new information to be happy. If a Gemini is stuck in a room with nothing but blank white walls, they'll go fucking crazy. I'm not kidding. Gemini needs to talk to someone. Gemini needs to be acknowledged. If a Gemini, especially me, I'm not kidding. If I say something smart, and if it's not acknowledged, I'm not kidding, I will verbally tell you that you're being rude. I won't hold back. I'll tell you that was rude. When I speak, I'm telling you for a reason. I'm saying something because I want you to know. I'm not just speaking out of my ass. And then the other person will probably be like, hey, he's being rude. I'm not being rude. I'm just saying, I'm telling you something and I want you to listen. But a fixed sign, I'm not kidding, a fixed sign will take that personally and they'll go apeshit. Fixed signs don't want to hear you. They want you to hear them. That's good advice. If you ever want to have sex with a fixed sign, someone who is a Taurus, women Tauruses are the most beautiful people on earth. I'm not kidding. Tauruses, Libras, and Scorpios are beautiful women. And if you want a sad, thin, depressed, cute-looking girl, date a Pisces. They're usually thin. I don't know why, but sometimes I see fat Pisces, but I usually see thin, sad-looking ones. But Pisces are, yeah. Anyways, the most beautiful signs, Leos are gorgeous, but they're not, like, they don't have that adorable look. They don't have the adorable look. They have the sexy look. They don't have the, like, oh, she's so cute. They have the, damn. And Aries have the same thing. They don't have the, she's so cute. They have the, whoa, I want to have sex with her type of thing. But I don't want to have sex with her. Yeah. And I will say this. I will say this. A lot of Cancer guys and Pisces guys are really emotional. Especially Pisces guys. Oh, he gave me his birthday. He's older than me? Fuck, that's not fair. Okay, I'm going to look up him. Then I'm going to send him, if I can find it. Okay. Researching. Hold on. December 12th. Let's see. Google. December 12th, 1991. Zodiac planet. This is sometimes hard to find. Fucking internet. Okay, let's see. Oh! What? Okay, let's look this up. He is surprisingly the same planet as me. See, when you know these things, it's a better match for two people. Because if that stupid fucking phrase that I really hate, sometimes opposites are good for each other. Opposites fall in love. No, they don't! This is how opposites fall in love. One of them either controls the other one, or they fight all the time and just tolerate each other. That's how opposites fall in love. When two people that are naturally attracted to each other fall in love, they're naturally attracted to each other. And they stay with each other, and they're naturally attracted to each other, and they like being with each other. That's a relationship. Doing this all the time, that's not a relationship. That's a, I tolerate you. I don't want to be in an I tolerate you. Okay, so let's look this shit up. Sagittarius, Jupiter. Sagittarius, Jupiter. Yeah. Okay. Okay, let's see if this is accurate to my friend. See, I don't give my friends names in videos because... Ah, fuck, he's going to dinner. Oh well. He'll read it after, or... Okay, I'll just click off Facebook. You know what's weird about being a Gemini? I think other Geminis experience this, but since Geminis are so curious about fucking everything, you're almost like you're not gay at all, but you're just so curious. You're curious that if you are gay, the thought of it, but you're not. You just think you are, but you're not. Like, you wonder so much in your head, you overthink it. A lot of people don't know what it's like to be a Gemini. I'll give you a hint. When you get a thought in your head, you overthink it way too much until it drives you crazy. Here's what it's like to be a Taurus. What? 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 Don't wake me up. Don't wake me up. You're wrong. I'm right. Do you want one of those? Yeah. Tauruses are very giving. I mean, if you want a child, if you want to have 6 kids, have 2. So on Christmas every year, they'll give you presents. Because Tauruses are great gift givers because they're materialistic. If you want a materialistic child, have a Taurus. But if you want a fun child, don't have a Taurus. I mean, because they're... Depends who you are. Depends who you are. It really does depend on the planet. I mean, it depends on the sign and the planet. Because planets also give like a double emotion. I have 2 planets because I'm a Gemini. Geminis are the double sign. I have 2 planets. I'm pretty much motivated and emotional and caring. That's me. That's me. Venus, Pluto. And my friend is also Pluto, which is really cool. It's funny how you become friends with someone and then after a long, long time you figure out you're the same exact, you're both mutable signs and you're both Pluto. You wonder, you do more research and you find more of your friends are the same exact thing as you. And you go and you look up your enemies, the people that you haven't liked in your past, and you find out those are the opposite signs of you that don't match with you. That's why the zodiac is so damn fucking accurate compared to other things. It's so accurate, and so many people just don't believe in it for some reason, even though there's so much evidence that it's accurate. That's why I don't get people sometimes. I'd say about 75% of the world are fixed, that are Christian or Catholic, are fixed signs. Yeah. I only started doing this zodiac thing this year. I never did it in my life. I just started doing it in this year because one time, like, I think it started with my grandma handing me something and I read about me, my Gemini sign, and I'm like, that's pretty accurate. And I just kept reading up on it and reading up on it and doing more and studying more and finding out more. And that's what I do. I find out more and more and more on a topic. So I began loving it because it just made so much sense. And that's it. Peace out, everyone. And if you are a certain sign like mutable or cardinal, you can data fix. Don't listen to me. If you want to do that, go ahead. Do what you want. Do what you love. Have a good life. Oh.